I heard somebody say that knowing Donnelley, they could not express what they felt about him. Okay, let's go on. Because Donnelley, I don't have to express thoughts. But you all know that Donnelley was an only child. How many of y'all knew that? That Donnelley was only? Yeah, Donnelley is really only. There's only Donnelley. And I can imagine going back, just kind of dealing with Donnelley over these last 15 years on the job, but traveling with Donnelley for the last 17, oh Lord have mercy, years. But I can imagine what you were as a kid, based on how you treated us as an adult. I can imagine that Sister Love, that Donnelley went to school on the first day, and when he came home, she asked him, Donnelley, how was school today? What happened? Donnelley, he said, I had a new teacher, and she wanted to know if I had any brothers and sisters. And she said, well, Donnelley, what did you tell her? She said, well, I told her I didn't. And he said, well, what did the teacher say? She said, the teacher said, thank God for that. You can imagine, Donnelley has been the boss for everything. I heard you say that Donnelley is in everything. Oh, he's everywhere, but he is. I know Donnelley as a working peer. I know Donnelley as a traveling partner. I know Donnelley as date night with the group. I know Donnelley as a friend. I know Donnelley as part of his family. I know Donnelley as a neighbor. That is too much in knowing one person. We traveled together for the last 17 years. And if you look in the book, you'll see some pictures, right? But Donnelley has been in control of even that. Donnelley tells you when to get on the plane. Donnelley tells you when to get off the plane. Donnelley tells you when you're going to eat at night on the cruise ship. Donnelley tells you if you're going to lay out the sun or if you're going to be real dark, stay in the corner somewhere. Donnelley tells you everything because Donnelley is the boss of everything. He's the boss on the job. He has the advice guru on his blog. He knows all the places at the restaurant, even when he gets you in trouble at the restaurant. Donnelley, you said, was bright. He is so bright that we went out to eat one night, and Donnelley, he's Mr. Particular. He told us what we were going to eat, and we all sat there following Donnelley. There's something wrong with us, too. Following Donnelley, and at the end of the evening, Donnelley calls the waiter D in, and he's got the check up, and he's looking at it like this, and he's talking, and we're looking, and he's talking, and we're wondering what's going on, because why are we doing this? And so we said, what's wrong, Donnelley? The meal we ordered, that appetizer. What about it? Did y'all notice it was called the mortgage?
Oh, the mortgage.
You said, yeah, well, we got 3 of them. Yeah, but they was like $9 a piece. Connected to the bill we got, Donnelley, that's already $600? Yeah. So we took our food, we paid the bill, right? We took our food. Now, I love this restaurant, and I don't mind taking food home. I hugged my food as I went out of the restaurant. Right? He held up his, we all had our food. As we go out the restaurant, there's people, homeless people, waiting on us, looking, saying, may I have your food? I said, no. You can't have this. Richard said, give us the bag. I said, no. Daddy done made us pay too much for this food. I'm not giving up this bag to the homeless man. I'm just not. And poor Brother Clemens over there started throwing ink pens out in the street from his tax service because he wanted somebody to pick them up so he could get his tax bill back. Donnelley is not good. Because he's always bossing us around. He even had us to go in the middle of July. Where do you go in the middle of July when you've been in Chicago? Is that where they go? You don't go to Jamaica. Where do you go? You go to right? And where did we go? We went to Alaska with Donnelley's family. Because he drugged us. He's always been in control. But I love you. I am going to miss you. Because you're like my brother, my friend, and I thank God you only live around the corner. I lost my ride. Because I can call down and say, what time do you need? 7:30. Okay, pick me up. And I'm going to miss that. But you're a great brother. You're a great man. And you stand for what you believe.
Why were you here 2 weeks ago thinking it was 2 weeks ago? No, you don't need to mic. He was here 2 Saturdays ago thinking it was that day. And he shows up late today. Thinking it was fine. That's that cognac and fruit to you, boy. We're going to keep it moving. Now, I'm just going to say, the first time I met Donnelley Miles, I pretty much say what comes across my mind. And Donnelley is my cousin through marriage. And I remember one day I saw Donnelley, it was like December. He's the only brother.
Larry Martin's son.
Black man that I know that has to wear a short sleeve shirt and a tie. I said, he's like, I don't fussy. You only brother to wear a short sleeve shirt and a tie.
Okay, so that's all the day. So
Our next guest,
Son was married to Donnelley Miles.
y'all all know him, Dennis Alexander. Give it up, give it up.